What's good, y'all? Psych Perspectives, giofvcks, and I'm back. And this time I'm talking about another protest. This time, you heard it right. This time, in the state of Michigan. I'm from Michigan. I live in Michigan. Go blue, proud Michigan Wolverine. This time, we had another protest at the governor's actual home, where she lives, where her family lives, her children, her husband, in the residential area in front of the governor's house, Governor Gretchen Whitmer, that woman from Michigan. Protesters met up again, and this time, it was, I guess, more peaceful, if you will. This time there was like a motorcade, and they had like this Trump SUV driving, carrying like this Trump parade style decoration. And they were YMCA, or what is it, Make America Great Again, whatever. It's like they made a rendition of YMCA, but for Make America Great Again with Trump. And I was just like, okay. Then of course the militia, pull up, or whatever. They're armed with their guns. And again, it's just like, why are you coming to a protest with a gun? And how does that turn into, this being about the stay-at-home order? Like, what does the assault rifles and AR-15s, and what does any of that have to do with quarantining the coronavirus and staying at home? And it's mind-boggling to me. Yes, this is Mercy. This is my big boy. This is my big boy. Yes. It's mind-boggling to me that this is the type of stuff that's happening, that's going on. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said in the previous video, I support First Amendment, Second Amendment. I support our constitutional rights. Yes, you have a right to assemble and protest for freedom of speech, yes. However, what I don't agree with is showing up at people's houses. And I'm gonna be honest, I remember they did this to Rick Snyder. My friend, shout out to Mark, brought this up. I don't believe in protesting at people's personal homes, because at that point, to me that's invasion of privacy, etc. That's ridiculous. She needs to get security. She's really gonna need security, for her well-being, because look, you're pulling up to this governor's house, and then you're sitting up here with guns to protest staying home. And mind you, all the people, oh my God, we can't garden. It fucking snowed multiple times this week, you dumb asses. Those of us that are actually from Michigan, let's really be real here. We typically don't start putting plants and shit out until Memorial Day weekend. That's still a month away from here. So what are you people even talking about? And not even just people from Michigan, people who live in the Midwest. Rest in peace, Prince Roger Nelson. But Prince said it best. Sometimes it snows in April. And those of us that live in the Midwest, Michigan, Chicago, Wisconsin, Minnesota, we know sometimes it snows in fucking April. So there's no way in hell I'm gardening and putting flowers and crops out so they can fucking freeze. Some of you are just, let's really be real, this has nothing to do with you gardening. But that's a whole nother video. This is just, it's mind-boggling. And I don't think people are really sitting down and thinking, there's still 400 plus people dying in 24 hours. There are body bags with dead bodies being placed in fucking custodial closets and just left on garnies. You know, they're stacking bodies because that's how many people are dying at once from coronavirus in the hospitals. Now think about all the other people that are also dying, but from other illnesses. Think about the people that have to give birth. Think about the people that are just going in there for other routine procedures. Everybody's at risk, man. And again, the people, you know, they have the right to protest. They have the right to assemble. But here's my thing. Say you are asymptomatic. Fuck it. Doesn't bother you really. But you're a carrier. Say you come around someone that isn't asymptomatic, that has an underlying health condition, that is older, that is younger, that is middle-aged, that doesn't know. And y'all just homies, y'all just friends, or you just walking by, or you just happen to go and get, you know, they deliver your ship food, or they deliver food to you, or whatever, and you come across them. You're asymptomatic. It doesn't really matter. Fuck it. You're doing you. You don't even know you got it. You just got done protesting and doing you. And you walk across this person. This person is minding their business. They're practicing 6 feet. They're social distancing. They're doing everything they can. Or they got to be out here because they're frontline workers. They got to make a living too. You walk across. Y'all come in touch. Less than 5 minutes. Nothing major. And they end up getting sick. And they're not asymptomatic. They get sick. And as days go on, they can't breathe. They can't move. And then they die. How can you sleep at night? Like, seriously, how can you sleep at night? Like, you know, I don't want to risk anybody's life. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're straight. I don't care if you're cisgendered. I don't care if you're trans, non-binary, Democrat, Republican, Libertarian. I don't give a fuck about any of these social identities at this point. What I care about is saving our fucking lives. Your fucking life. It's crazy, man. Like, privilege is really mind-boggling. Like, you could be that delusional, that ignorant, that unaware, that uninformed. And you know something? We're seeing it on a bigger scale here, but a lot of us, including myself, that's how we are. You know, we have privileges. We don't recognize them as privileges. We just think, well, this is mine. I worked hard or whatever the fuck. And you don't realize how you're infecting other people. You don't realize how other people are suffering because of what you have and what your actions and what, like, it's so deep, man. I also seriously need a haircut. Like, you see how long this shit got? And see, but shrinkage is real. But look at that. If I pull it, my shit's going down past my... Oh my god, my shit's going down past my ear. Yeah, it's time for a haircut. But unless if I blow dry it out and everything. Oh my god. Like, it's long enough where I could, you know, braid. And that's too much. So I just want y'all to be safe, man. That's really what the whole gist of this is. I just want y'all to be fucking safe. You can disagree, you can dislike, thumbs down. I still want you to be safe.